Sales event, get a new Elantra as low as $299 a month or a new Tucson as low as $399 a month at Chris Crane Hyundai in Conway. Visit ChrisCraneHyundai.com. WACC.
The community of Conway continues to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Now, back to the Centennial Bank broadcast of Conway Wampus Cat Sports, driven by Genesis of Conway on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5.
All right, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, and guys, it's money time. Cats got to get something going, down by 11. You don't have to get them all back at once, but you got to get something going here in the bottom of the inning. It looks like we've got a new man out on the mound. Am I right? No, it's still Chris.
Got to do something to extend play. I mean, I know we got another inning after this, but you don't have to come into that inning wanting to.
Try to keep the game going. 11-0 to score. Wampus Cats looking for still their first hit of the ball game against Brissy.
How many base runners have they had?
2. We've left 2 on base. Well, actually, we've had 3 base runners. One was a force out at second, or a throw caught stealing. But we had 2 that were left on base.
So Max Holland will lead things off for the Wampus Cats. Willie Voss and Blake Kortzmeyer slated to hit as well for Conway. They can get something going. Carter Crow and London Stewart will follow. Although I'm not sure Stewart's still in the ball game. All of the rotations. Brissy starts things on with a strike. Second pitch outside, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Max Holland at the plate.
You know one thing, Fayetteville wants to put it away. They don't want to let them keep hanging around.
Absolutely. And that could be and is the first hit of the ball game for the Wampus Cats. So Max Holland gets on board. See who the courtesy runner is going to be. And it'll be Max Owen. Long legs. Daddy Long Legs will head out there to courtesy run for Max Holland.
Number 15, Max Owen.
So that'll bring Willie Voss to the plate.
Number 2, Willie Voss.
See if that could be the start of something big here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch to Voss, up and out of the zone, ball 1.
It's going to look, see what that third baseman's playing, because we can put it past Voss to put one down here.
He's not cheating much, but he's kind of up on the dirt a bit. Pitch is outside, 2-1, or 2-0 the count. Breeze feels good.
Feels real good.
Somebody went over and hit the fan. All right, so 2-0 the count. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. Cats trying to rally back here. See if Willie can keep things rolling. Pitch is up high, 3-0. So Willie Voss one pitch away from a walk. You need his base runners at this point. You know that Christie's going to come after him, and he does. Strike on the outside corner. 3-1 the count. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. The pitch. Foul out of play. Takes the count full.
Ooh, that hit metal.
Went that way, Jay. You're fine.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it's.
It was probably a bus.
Three-two pitch again. Catches the outside corner for strike three.
Batter is retired on strikes for the first out of the inning.
How many strikeouts looking today, Jeff?
One runner at first base and now batting.
3 out of the 5.
Number 3, Blake Kortzmeyer.
You know, the thing is, Fayetteville pitchers only had 4 3-ball counts and only 1 full count the whole game.
Blake Kortzmeyer looks at a called strike for the first pitch. Varsity has been outstanding today. Pitch is outside. Good stop there by the catcher, Holzhauer. Keep the runner from advancing. That was fouled off. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Got that one right on the tip of the bat.
I mean, just on the tip of that thing. He just stuck it out there, just begging to make contact. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Blake Kortzmeyer at the plate. The pitch.
Ooh.
Almost hits Kortzmeyer. 2-2 the count. Blake Kortzmeyer at the plate for the Wampus Cats. Pitch is outside. The count will go full. Second batter in a row. The count's gone full. One out. Runner at first. Down to first base, we go Blake Kortzmeyer with a walk.
One at a time, guys, one at a time.
Yeah, they're making him work. I mean, up until the last 2 batters, he hadn't gone full count in anybody.
He's probably thrown more pitches in this inning than he has all day, hasn't he?
And second base, now batting for Conway, number 9.
Well, no, but
Carter Crowe.
it's pretty close.
So Carter Crowe will come to the plate for the Wampus Cats. Runners at first and second and 1 out. Crowe gets rid of some excess stuff.
He's the only one who's pulled anything out of his back pocket.
See if he can pull a hit out of his back pocket here. The pitch. Went after the first one, swung and missed.
He threw that in right by him.
Little high cheddar.
Carter Crowe at the plate. Runners at first and second. 1 out in the inning. Wampus Cats needing some base hits and runs. It's going to be chopped to the left side, foul. Trailing 11-0. First hit of the ball game came from Max Holland here in the 4th inning. Conway has just not found their offense yet today. The 0-2. Gets him to swing. Throw down to first is not in time. That'll bring London Stewart to the plate.
For the second out of the inning.
So London Stewart will come to the plate with runners at first and second here in the bottom of the first.
2 outs are on the board and runners
Correct me if I'm
first
wrong,
and
but first
second
runner in
base.
scoring position
Now
for
batting
Conway
for
today,
Conway,
correct?
You would be correct.
14, London Stewart.
Conway in need of something right here, like some 2-out magic. Varsity has been solid today on the mound, though, for Fayetteville. Pitch is up high, ball 1 to Stewart. The 1-0 pitch, up high, 2-0.
He's still got a little pop in him.
He's got plenty of arm strength on it. Plenty of juice. Timeout called, and Fayetteville head coach going to go out and have a conversation.
Are we going to talk about the weather here? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, gee whiz. Bless his heart, he's down 2-0 to a batter.
I mean, he's at 59 pitches.
Don't know if he pitched any yesterday, but all right, head coach is headed back to the dugout. Everybody's headed back to their positions in the infield.
I remember when Conway was playing Bentonville in the state final, and Casey Ford was on the mound for Bentonville, and he refused to come out of the game.
Yeah, he wasn't going anywhere.
He's like, go back to the dugout.
All right, 2-0 the count to London Stewart. Step off and look. Does Brissy.
I think he threw over 130 pitches in that game.
It was a lot, I remember.
Boom.
Stewart fouls that one off. 2-1 the count. Need a little 6-legged magic right here for the Wampus Cats. Conway, of course, has not been shut out on the season, just one loss on the season to Cabot in a 6-fine decision.
Really not been the Conway of old since then.
No. Looked pretty good yesterday, but did have to come back after allowing 7 runs in an inning. They got enough fuel in the tank here. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Brissy, the pitch. Strikes him out and ends the inning. So we'll go to the top of the 5th. Still an 11-0 score. Back after this on the EAB Sports Network.
On Friday, April 11th of this year, I finished my first year driving a GV70 from Genesis of Conway. So, what's the big deal? It's this. It's the Craig O'Neill Anniversary Sale at Genesis of Conway. To celebrate 1 year of driving the 2024 GV70, you're invited to come in and learn how you can get a 2025 for as low as $497 a month. Yes, $497 a month. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
The community of Conway continues to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Now, back to the Centennial Bank broadcast of Conway Wampus Cat Sports, driven by Genesis of Conway on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5.
And welcome back here as we come to the top of the fifth inning. And, Jeff, it's simple. Got to shut them down.
Yeah. Can't allow anything.
Wesley Tapp has been tapped to come out on the hill for the Wampus Cats here in the top of the fifth. Who do we have due up for the?
We have 4, 5, 6, Holzhauer, Brissy, and Graves. The heart of the lineup.
Part of the lineup coming up here for Fayetteville.
Landon Holzhauer.
Landon Holzhauer will step into the box, and Wesley Tapp has been tapped to pitch this fifth inning and to try to shut things down and see if Conway can get something going in the bottom of the fifth.
You set it up. You said it right earlier, Jay. Whatever it takes right now. So.
Yep. Sixth or seventh pitcher for Conway today?
Sixth.
That's what I was thinking. Just always worries me when I think. I don't do it well.
I've run out of pitch count spots in my pitcher box.
First pitch from Tapp is just outside. Or maybe just low. I'm not sure what.
Oh, I thought that looked pretty good.
He ain't in too much of a hurry to get out of here.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I don't know if I've ever seen this kid throw.
He's pretty good.
You seen him throw a lot?
I think so.
Ooh. Where was that one?
I don't know. He must have blinked. Wow.
Count goes to 2-1. And now 3-1. Fayetteville has gotten the leadoff runner on board in every inning today. Trying to change that right here. It's Wesley Tapp. And that's going to be hit hard. Cover gets it and over in time. Actually, that was Cicero. I'm used to seeing Cover at shortstop, but Cover's at first.
He's been there today.
He has. In all fairness.
Number 19, Mark.
So for the first time this afternoon, the leadoff man does not get on board. And so coming to the plate will be Mark Brissy, today's starting pitcher for the Purple Dogs. One out. And it's going to be hit to Cicero again. Great job.
Nice play right there.
Cicero fielded that one on the hop and easily over to first base for out number 2. So a couple of 6-3 putouts to start the inning.
Maybe that brings a little light to the offense once we get back up.
Now batting for Fayetteville, number 1, Charlie Graves.
Charlie Graves comes through the plate now for the Purple Dogs. 2 outs in the inning. Gets things started with a pitch on the inside corner for strike one. One and one the count. 2 outs, nobody on board. Charlie Graves, the number 6 hitter at the plate for Fayetteville. Guess what? And this throw can't pick it up in time this time.
So we'll let him make all of them if he needs.
Cicero at that time couldn't get the ball out of the glove, get it over to first in time. So 2-out ground ball.
Now batting for Fayetteville, number 34.
Bring Tanner Davison to the plate. They are going to E6 that.
That's the way I had it. Not that it matters, but
you just admit it. You're right most of the time.
Most of the time.
Well, I didn't want Moret to hear it and get mad.
I didn't want anybody to know anybody's right. Wrong all the time. I'm close.
I'm gonna go say
I'm running at 98%. I think.
I just want to be right some of the time.
On occasion would be nice. 0-1 to count. The pitch. 0-2 the count on another foul ball.
Tell you what, you got a lot of fans waiting to get into some seats in here.
Yeah. Maybe Central Arkansas, but both Harbor and Rogers have shown up with their support. Pitches up and in, ball one.
It's sweating room only in here.
Yeah.
Pitch is up and in, and so 2-2 the count. Two count, 2 outs.
Got a kid.
Oh my goodness. Like you said, home plate umpire's not in any hurry.
Yeah, I don't get. He knows he's not getting paid by the hour, doesn't he?
I would think so. Full count. Runner goes. Going to be high sky to right field and caught in foul territory, but enough for the third out. So 1 minute left on board. We'll come to the do or die, bottom of the 5th. Conway needs 2 to keep the game going. Back after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's red hot deal time at Haynes Ace Hardware in Conway and Morrilton. The best barbecue in town is at Haynes Ace Hardware. Everything you need for the perfect barbecue. Grills, supplies like grilling pellets, seasonings, and more. Get your yard and landscape ready with mulch. Ace Rewards members save $1.60 per bag on Scott's Naturescape Color Enhanced Mulch. Now 3 bags for $9.99. Get spring and summer ready at Haynes Ace Hardware in Morrilton and Conway. Haynes Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Call the Ferris Agency in Conway today at 501-329-1221 for all of your insurance needs.
KVOM AM Morrilton, K244FP Morrilton, 92.5 FM, and 98.9 K255DN Conway.
Arkansas's best country. This is Cat Country.
All right, welcome back here as the Wampus Cats got to get something going. Silo Cicero, Malik Simpson, and Thomas Ford due up on the batting order. Cats need 2 to extend this into the 6th inning. Down by an 11-0 count. Right now you need 1 base runner. Whew. First pitch to Cicero.
I can get close to the noggin.
That did.
Hey, get on base any way you can.
Yeah, exactly. Just remember it when you get there, because if it hits you in the head.
And ball 2.
He may have reached his limit here. He's high, and then he's low, and
let's see if we can take advantage of it. Comes back up in and high. Ball 3.
Hopefully ride him out a little bit.
The 3-0 pitch outside. So leadoff walk for the Wampus Cats.
First base on ball.
Malik Simpson, number 9 hitter today, will come to the plate.
One of 5 seniors on this team, Malik is.
Recipient of one of the Garrison FCA scholarships.
Oh, just a great kid.
Outstanding. Got to call his name at graduation.
Well, thanks for doing that. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, absolutely. My pleasure. And ball 1 to Simpson.
Did you get all those names right, did you?
Yes, he did.
I didn't have any moms chase me down angrily afterwards, or any of the students look at me like, is that me?
Is that me? Yeah.
So I figure maybe they'll have me back next year with that.
Yeah.
All right, 1 ball, no strikes to Malik Simpson. Runner at first, nobody out for Conway. There's the strike. Murderer's Row due up for the Wampus Cats following this at bat. 2 strikes in a row thrown by Brissy. Count goes to 1-2. Fouled out of play. One of the things you'd love to do in this situation to get the speed of Malik Simpson on the bases too. He's pretty quick.
He's pretty quick.
Hey, congratulations to Trez Hammond winning the is it the 200 earlier in the week?
200.
The Meet of Champions. Strikes him out on a great pitch. Probably one of the prettier pitches of the day right there.
That was a heck of a pitch.
It was inside, and then boom, goes right across the plate for strike 3. All right, so runner at first. Thomas Ford, top of the lineup. To the plate for the Wampus Cats. Needing 2 runs to stay alive here in the 5th. Looks at it called strike 1. Second time in a row, Brissy's walked a runner and then got a pitch behind, and now he comes back and getting the outs and getting back into his groove after a little conversation. That's outside. Ball
he didn't give that to us, so he better not start now.
Yeah. All we ask is consistency, right? We don't need favors, just consistency.
Well, and a hit right here.
Yeah. That one's fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thomas Ford, another one of those seniors, right?
Ford is a senior. You are correct.
Pitch almost sailed to the backstop, but good stop there on the catch. 2-2 the count. Again, runner at first, 1 out. Cats need 2. Take a lot more, but need 2. That pitch is up high. Count goes full.
This team is loaded with youth, but you do have 6 of these seniors, and that's Ford, Simpson, Kordsmeyer, Robinette, Owen, and Billick have really played a huge part in success here at Conway.
Absolutely. Full count, the pitch. That's going to go to the backstop. And so now runners at first and second. With Sean Cover coming to the plate.
This could change the outlook for a little bit.
See what the junior.
With one out on the board and runners at first and second base. Now batting for Conway, number 18, Sean Cover.
We Cover, but you're good.
Eric, you should have walked up there and explained that to this guy.
No, I'm good. That's upstairs.
You don't do stairs.
Don't do stairs.
All right, Sean Cover to the plate. The runners at first and second and one out. Sky high to the infield. Infield fly rule. Sean Cover goes hitless today. That's not something you say often.
Nope.
So Max Holland, it's up to Max to try to keep things going for Conway here this afternoon.
Now batting for Conway, number 4, Max Holland.
Runners at first and second, Max Holland at the plate. That's going to get to the backstop, and runners will advance to second and third.
In all honesty, that's the best thing that's happened to us today. Pass ball.
Need to see some rally caps on that blue side of
the
stadium here. So runners now second and third, but 2 outs for Max Holland. That pitch is up high, ball 2.
That right there had a little extra on it.
He's had several of those extra pitches today. Two balls, no strikes. And now 3-0.
Not a chance.
Nope. Willie Voss will come to the plate.
Yes.
They are not going to throw anything to Max Holland in this situation. He goes after him.
Wow.
Kind of surprised.
Like any other time, he's got the green light there.
Yeah. 3-1 count. That breaks in to take the count full.
Tell you what, he has got that pitch working today.
Yep. That'll bring the Fayetteville fans to their feet. Max Holland down to his last strike here. Delivers to the left field side, and it will not be caught. Oh, they're going to call that foul ball. Call that foul ball. Wow.
There's your 2 runs.
Yeah, I think he hurt his shoulder on that one right there because it
he dove for the catch.
Looked like when he hit it just.
Yep.
Usually it's my belly that catches me. He caught himself with his arm.
So the training staff will go out, and
that's a long ways to go.
That's a long ways. You can't go any further.
This guy's like, oh, I'll meet you halfway.
Yeah, how about that? How about?
Looks like he's going to try to stay in the ball game. Max Holland with a shot to the left field. Looked like that it had not been caught and dropped in fair territory from here, but again, just from where we sit, it's difficult to tell where the contact was. It doesn't matter where he comes down with it. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a matter where he made contact with the ball. Was it in fair or foul territory?
Yeah, exactly. And it looked like he was right on the line when he made contact with it.
Well, he'll stay out there.
Be interesting if he comes back with that pitch, because he hung that one a little bit, and that's that pitch that he's had some luck with that last called strike, and he's just right on that one.
Carter Morris is the left fielder who's out there. All right, so everybody will retreat back here. Max Holland will have another swing at it. 3-2 the count, 2 outs, runners at second and third. The stay-in-game run is at second base with 2 outs. And Max Holland will walk. The bases are loaded. I didn't think there was any chance that at that point he was going to throw him anything.
No, I think he kind of woke him up there a little bit with that foul ball.
Yeah. So Willie Voss will come to the plate. Max Holland again. We'll see Max Owen. Max for Max. We're going to max out. Max Owen will come on to run. Again, congratulations to Conway St. Joseph, as they have cashed their ticket into the Weekend of Champions. And I have a feeling they may be playing Taylor. I don't know if
that's a good shot at it.
All right, so Willie Voss to the plate. Pitch is down low, ball 1. Bases loaded, bottom of the 5th inning. Conway needs 2 to stay alive. 2 outs on the board. Little check swing to the right side. He's got speed, but not enough, and that'll end the ball game.
Wow.
Wampus Cats held scoreless for the first time this season, and unfortunately, the last game of the season for Conway, 11-0 the final score. But we'll come back and recap after we take a timeout. You're listening to the EAB Sports broadcast of Conway Wampus Cat Sports here on Cat Country 98.9 and 92.5.
The community of Conway continues
Shocker.
to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Everything is so expensive these days. Your phone, pickleball lessons, Netflix subscription, but not your car payment at Chris Crane Hyundai in Conway. You'll get America's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles, and Hyundai assurance. And they have new Hyundais for less than you're spending on those private pickle tennis lessons.
During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, get a new Elantra as low as $299 a month or a new Tucson as low as $399 a month at Chris Crane Hyundai in Conway. Visit chriscranehyundai.com.
Your home is your palace, an extension of you, and the first impression of your home starts on the outside. Dirt and Landscape and Supply knows how important it is to have the outside of your home reflect your image and style. At Dirt and Landscape and Supply, you will find multiple choices of mulch, decorative river rock, garden soil, landscape stone, crushed rock, and culverts up to 48 inches. Plus, at Dirt and you can take advantage of their great 3D rendering design tools so you can see the future of your project before you break ground. Dirt and Landscape and Supply helps you break ground with integrity in design, products, and the expertise to set your castle apart from all the rest. Learn more at dirtandlandscapes.com or come by 50 Stanford Road on the west side of Highway 65 at the Flats. Dirt and Landscape and Supply, the supplies and expertise for the do-it-yourselfer, as well as the team to do the complete job for you. Breaking ground with integrity for your castle every day. Dirt and Landscape and Supply also offers statewide delivery, along with veteran and contractor discounts. dirtandlandscapes.com.
On Friday, April 11th of this year, I finished my first year driving a GV70 from Genesis of Conway. So, what's the big deal? It's this. It's the Craig O'Neill Anniversary Sale at Genesis of Conway. To celebrate 1 year of driving the 2024 GV70, you're invited to come in and learn how you can get a 2025 for as low as $497 a month. Yes, $497 a month. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for more than 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all of your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. Our award-winning team, led by board-certified interventional cardiologists and emergency physicians, delivers one of the state's best door-to-balloon times for emergency heart care when you need it most. So when you're facing heart emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right